What's up, DBs? Coach D Magic here, former D1 defensive back. Now, do you guys remember this play last year from Jalen Ramsey? This unbelievably horrible tackling technique by Jalen Ramsey here. Gets ran over, has his head straight down. Now, this type of tackling technique will put you in a wheelchair. You don't want to tackle like this. Now, I see a lot of people wearing those Guardian caps to help protect their heads from injury. But have you ever noticed what Sauce Gardner wears around his neck every game? This is called a Q collar, guys. It's the first and only FDA-cleared sports equipment proven to help protect the brain from repetitive head impacts. So it controls the blood flow to your brain. So those Guardian caps you see people wearing, those will help protect your skull, but the Q collar will actually help protect your brain. Make sure you go to Q30.com to check out the Q collar. I'll put the link in the description. Now let's talk about how to be more effective tacklers as DBs. We're going to talk about crack replace technique. Now, crack and replace is when we get a run block by a receiver and we have to go from playing the pass to showing up in the run. Now, when a receiver cracks down, okay, he looks to blindside the safety. He looks to blindside the DN. He looks to blindside a linebacker. We have to be prepared to replace. That's why it's called crack replace. Crack block, blocking down, we have to replace, okay? So you want to replace off the backside of the blocker, because if you ever play running back, where do we run? Do we run to where our blocker is going, or do we run off the backside of the blocker? We run off the backside. So that's why we replace off the backside. We're playing off here. We see our receiver work down, and now we have to replace, okay? Good angle here. We want to try to pin the hip, stay square, keep our chest square, keep our outside arm free here, take a good angle. If we just work straight down the field here, we can create a run creep. He can stick one foot in the ground and get vertical. So we have to immediately understand that we're in a crack block situation because he has a condensed split. He has his outside foot up. As soon as we get that block down, close space immediately, all right? Immediately close space, okay? Then we want to break down. All right, you see how we stay square? And now we can key the near hip and run through, wrap, get him on the ground. Great tackle. In this play, we don't really know pre-snap if it's going to be a crack block. Even though he brought his split in, he's on the top of the numbers here. This is the NFL numbers. These are our numbers, high school, college numbers, okay? So once he turns his shoulders, all right? Once he turns his shoulders like this, we know that's not a slant, okay? If he were to get vertical a little bit more and then turn the shoulders, then we would know, or then it could possibly be a slant. But because he turns his shoulders flat right now, we have to trust that that's a crack block, all right? Or he's trying to block down. Again, he's going to take this gap. He's already in that gap. So we have to replace off the crack the backside of the blocker here. Close space, okay? And now we want to keep our outside arm free. We want to keep the ball on our inside shoulder pad. All right. So we do a good job there. We're able to make a tackle. All right. So to sum things up, if you get a receiver who brings his split close or he aligns closer to the formation than usual, crack alert, that'll alert your safety or your linebacker. Potentially he could be cracked. And then we want to replace. When we replace, natural wide receiver split. Once he turns his shoulders flat, now we can trust that it's a crack block. It's not a fake crack and go. We want to replace off the crack block, close space, keep the ball on our inside pad, set an edge. If the ball gets outside, there is no one else there. We have to set the edge. We cannot let him get around us to the sideline. So we want to keep the ball on our inside pad. If he insists on trying to get outside, we have to make that tackle. So make sure you go to Q30.com to check out the Q collar. I highly recommend to help you guys protect your brains from injury, Q30.com.